To be able to divide fractions, so that's going to be the goal for today's video. So we're going to look at different examples of fractions and how you can divide fractions. Now in this first question, 1/3 divided by 2/5. You need to divide this fraction. So the first step when you're dividing fraction is you need to change the division sign into your multiplying sign. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is change that division sign into a multiple sign. So I'm just going to put that multiple sign there. Now, once you've done that, you need to invert or flip that second fraction. Okay, so you're going to just change the number from the bottom and put it to the top and put the top number at the bottom, or you're just flipping that fraction. So here you've got 1/3 and I'm timesing it, and I'm going to flip that fraction to 5/2. Okay, so you change the division sign to multiply, and then you're going to just flip that fraction. Once you've done that, you can simplify and you can carry out the multiplication. Okay, so first you can just check to see if you can simplify that fraction. So in this case, it's already simplified. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to multiply this fraction. So I'm going to do 1 times 5, which is 5, over 3 times 2, which gives me 6. Now another example here, 6/5 divided by 9/10. Alright, so what I'm going to do is put 6/5 as it is, change that division sign to multiplication, and I'm going to flip the second fraction over to 10/9. Okay, so once you've done that, okay, I'm going to simplify this fraction first. So I can simplify it by cross dividing the 10 by 5 and 5 by 5 to give me 5 divided by 5 is 1, 10 divided by 5 is 2, and I'm also going to divide the other opposite numbers by 3. So if I divide 9 by 3 and 6 by 2, it gives me 2 and 3. So now if I put those fractions together, you've got 2/1, and I am multiplying that fraction by 2/3. Okay, now this fraction, these two are in the simplest form, so I can carry out my multiplication. So 2 times 2 is 4, and 3 times 1 will give me an answer of 3. So once you've done that, you need to actually convert it. You need to finish this question off by converting it to a mixed numeral fraction. So it's 4/3. So I want to simplify it further. Now, what I'm going to do to simplify it is convert it into a mixed numeral fraction. So to do that, I'm going to put 3 at the bottom. You have 1 next to it and 1. So 3 times 1 gives me 3, plus 1 would give me 4. Now, in this question, okay, it's asking you to divide, but in this case, it's in a mixed numeral fraction. You've got a number on the left side. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to convert it back to an improper fraction to make it easy for us to multiply. Okay, so to convert this fraction, I'm going to times 5, the bottom number, by 3, the number on the left, and then I'm going to add the numerator. So 5 times 3 gives me 15. Then I'm going to add 15 by 1, and you get an answer of 16. Okay, so that turns that fraction into 16/5. So that's for your first fraction. Now the second mixed numeral fraction, you want to convert that into an improper fraction as well. So to do that, I'm going to times 8 by 3, and then I'm going to add it by the number at the top. So you've got 8 times 3, which gives me 24. And once you've times that, you're going to add the number at the top to give me 24 plus 1, which is 25. Okay, so now that gives me a fraction of 25/5. 25/3. So the bottom number stays the same. Now to put those two fractions together, you've got 16/5 divided by 25/3. Now to carry out this division, we're going to follow the same steps. You're going to change the division sign into multiplication. Okay, and then you're going to invert the second fraction. So you get 16 over 5 times by 3 over 25. Okay, now once you make sure that it's in a simplified form, you can carry out the multiplication. So I don't need to simplify this further. So I'm just going to times 16 by 3, which gives me 48, and 25 by 5 is 125.